Cowabunga Gamers, welcome back to another episode of E2E Unofficial. Last time we killed the Wither, got flight, and we set up fluid crafting, and that works rather well. Today we will continue with fluid crafting, hoping to get the Signalum self-frame, the full one here, by the end of this episode. I think that's possible. Between episodes, I've gone ahead and built out these two buildings. And I also went ahead and got our mob crusher area set up to AE. So now all these drawers are on the system, and we also have liquid experience in the fluid, or on a fluid storage bus. So that's in the system now. Today, I'm hoping we need cryothium dust. I've already gone ahead and got blizz powder. I set up a pattern with that with liquid experience, snowballs, and blizz. But first, before we get too far into that, I want to get a froster so that we can make snowballs, and that won't be a bottleneck in the future. So apparently all we need is a bucket of water, which isn't too bad, all things considered. Got some water over here. This will let us make, what was it, ice? Yeah, we have ice now, sick. So now we should be able to get, I think, yeah, that's still being crafted. We need plastic, we need another plastic, that's what we need. So this should open everything up to us, basically. Advanced alloy is going to take a bit. So while that's going, let's get a pattern for... what was it we needed this for? Cryothium. And then we can throw this in with the... Yep, here we go. Other magma crucible items. There we go. So we can throw this over here. Not sure if this will need water. I expect it will. Yes. Machine output snowball. Supplied water. Yes, so we will need... How do we want to do this? Do we just want to do a storage bus? I guess so. A storage bus of snowballs? Because snowballs don't really have a recipe. Do they? The vat... Yeah, so let's just get a drawer. And then a storage bus. We will also need to supply it with water. So we'll need like an interface or something. Although if we turn this... Yeah, okay, so if we get rid of this one and turn this into a full-sided one, no, because we'll still need to filter the liquid there. Filter. We'll need one of these. No, because then this will... Yeah, okay, no. We'll just do this the proper way. Snowball. Perfect. Get a drawer. We'll need can use a fluid interface. Nope, not 1,000 of those. We'll need conduit. And then this one will just be water. Yep. No, this isn't the right one. It's the ender fluid conduit we want, I believe. Right? Yeah. That in, extract that, and then insert on blue. So this is making snowballs. Yeah, so that's pretty slow. Not the fastest, but it'll build up over time. And then what we want is this with a storage bus. Bam, we have snowballs in the system. It's not ejecting though. Oh, this is a, what is it? Is there an ejector? Insertion, extraction? From the inventories that are touching the upgrade and place them inside the conveyor. Okay, that's not what we want. Pull. Push? We want this. So let's make one of these really fast. This should be pretty cool if it works. Action push. Direction down. What? Push up. Yes? Let's see if this works. Fantastic. Okay. So that is snowballs done. So with the signalum, with this, what are we missing? Cinnabar, signalum, and rich slag. So these three things. Fantastic. These shouldn't be too bad because these are just this one though is going to be the pain point. Because there's only so many ways to get rich slag. Clocks are the one, right? Let me get signalum and then we'll figure this out. And then we need this. Yes. Oh, interesting. I like that. Okay, signalum and that, and then this can go into the alloy furnace. So we should be able to get signalum now. Yeah, and then we just need signalum plates. We should be good to go. Okay. So all we're missing now is rich slag, and I believe clock and sand. Yeah. So yeah, so this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna get a clock recipe. And then we are going to do something like this. So clock in the induction smelter. But we need to do it five and five. So this should be 20. Yeah. Okay, so induction smelter. This is the weird one, right? No. We don't want this to be gold. We want this just to be rich slag. Yep. Because hopefully we'll get an influx of rich slag. Stone works. Okay, fantastic. We got rich slag. So now we should be able to come here and this should craft everything up. Crafting the signalum. It's crafting that, which is like 40 redstone. Yeah. This is probably super slow. Oh. Why did gold get put back in here? That's weird. Nice. And now we have the signalum cell full. Fantastic. Okay. What do we need that for? Right. This. We're just missing sulfur. And sulfur, I think we can do something with gunpowder, if I'm correct. Sulfur. Charcoal. Yeah, no. Induction smelter. No. That gets sulfur, so we might have some sulfur in here. No, that's empty. That's too slow. We need... Let's get a way to get sulfur. Extracting gunpowder. Okay. Where's the extractor? Oh, fantastic. Now, we should be able to get this. Fantastic. And our multi-episode journey is about to end. We got the machine structure, which allows us to do a lot. Rolling machine. Rolling machine is something that's really nice. No, what was it? There was a way we can get like more uranium. Nice. We did it. Congratulations to us. Okay. So that gate is done. We can now step into advanced rocketry, claim coils, work faster. Okay. Hey, lathe is the one. That's probably the first one we're going to go for. But first, we want to do this. Do we though? So it can either get into advanced rocketry, or we can finish up the ore processing. I think ore processing is slightly more important than advanced rocketry, at least for the time being. So, where were we? So we have the chemical crystallizer, or chemical dissolution chamber. This is what we were working towards, right? Yeah, we need more iron. Definitely got to get this up and running. Are we out of iron? No, there's some iron. That's hilarious. Okay. Yeah, because this turns that into the crystals. Purification chamber. Wait. And the chemical infuser. Chemical washer. Water with aluminum slurry. Yeah. Okay, we'll figure this out. We'll figure this out. All I know is that we need this. And what can we not make? This, this, and this. Okay. Sun crystal, easy. And then that just needs to be in the sun for a while. Crystallizer. Oh boy. Crystallizer, crystallizer. User interface. Lime. So cactus. We need some cactus. And smelted, it turns into what we want there. Okay, there's our sun crystal. So we need bone meal. And cactus. This will give us lime dye. User interface, go. Okay, what else are we missing? We're missing these. So I need some gold. Oh, geez. Okay, let me get everything for these, and I'll meet you back here. Okay, and we're back. I believe I have everything, at least for the main processing line. We may not have everything for, like, the chemicals and whatnot. But here's what we're going to do. We're going to take this ender chest, and we're going to start here. So input, and then we have the chemical dissolution chamber. And then we have the chemical washer. And then the chemical crystallizer, yes. The chemical injection chamber. The purification. And then we have the crusher. The energized smelter, and the enrichment chamber goes right here. So this is the line. This is the line. We need chemicals, we need upgrades, and we need upgrades. And we also need storage. That's for later. Right now, we need to get, or I want to get everything here pumped in. Actually, this might be a good place to do, like, instead of drawers, what if we did a subnet? A subnet would be really cool. We're doing a subnet. That's what we're doing. I've made a decision. So we don't have to worry about storage yet. So, first off, we'll need conduits. We'll need a bunch of conduits, like 50 conduits. Probably not, but not that many, but that many. I'm just trying to think here. Okay, chemical dissolution chamber. Let me get iron ore. Let me just put iron ore here. So iron ore in a chemical, just you need sulfuric acid, and sulfuric acid comes from over here. Which means we need to figure out sulfur. So sulfur's the big bottleneck, I think. Because chemical infuser, right? Yeah, we just need to figure out sulfur. We need some way to get sulfur. Like, is this the fastest? Chlorine and hydrogen. Chlorine comes from brine. Oh, we have to get into brine to do this? That's the least fun. So if we get into brine, the fluid, salt. Where do we get salt? Salt block. No, but like, how do we get salt? Seems like salt comes from brine. What do we got? We got brine into liquid lithium. We got water. What does this do? Lithium. What is lithium? Lithium's important, but it's not hugely important in the ore line. So let's get this. Let's get pattern for this. We're also going to need a pattern for the ultimate fluid tank. And we're also going to need more space for patterns. So I think what we need are patterns for this, basically. We're going to go down the line. So we have iron sheet metal. Yep. Do we have quartz glass? We do. So we need a crafter. We definitely need a stoneworks factory because this is insane. That might be a good, like, short little project to do. Okay. So after that, do we have redstone gear? We do not. So we need these three. Redstone gear. Is that? We did a thing for redstone. That we need lever. Okay, so that should be everything. We can take some of this out for the time being and put these in. So we should be able to get another. Well, I just took out the pattern for that, so that should go back in. So we're missing oak wood and machine block. Okay. Really? Machine block we do not have? Whoa, hold Molecular assembler, machine block. We don't have machine block. Interesting. No. Oh. That's fun. What don't we need right now? We don't need this right now. Machine block. We need polished stone. When do we get polished stone? Polished andesite. Polished. Whoa. Polished stone. Here we go. Again, stone bricks would be very nice by now. Or a stoneworks factory. So we got this, we got these, and that should be good. So we need, you can come out, you can come out. You two need to go in machine block. Okay. Just get everything set up, or everything ready. And there we go. Where are we going to put this? Let's just put this here for now. Interface. And you two. Okay. So, what were we doing? We were working on the brine fluid. So we got this. We will probably need one for that. And these. These are easy enough. Okay. You can go there. Where? They're right there. Okay. So if we want a thermal evaporation tower, we're missing black stained glass. And the whole shebang. What the heck? Okay. And we get patterns in for all this stuff, and I'll bring you back. Okay, and we're back. I have the thermal evaporation set up. We're getting brine. We're also making some infinite water sources. I'm using the ME fluid assembler so that way we can do it without buckets. Yeah, so that's just running in the background. So we need to get chlorine, we need a separator. Electrolytic separator. Actually, I had one. Perfect. That's actually really lucky on this part. Okay. So we need to pipe this like over here somewhere. So we can put it here. Hydrogen dumping excess. So we want do we want to use inner tanks? No, it's close enough. So we want this. If we can input in the bottom there. So where's this? This is going under the. There we go. So this can come down here. We can go like this. Beautiful. So is this going to hydrogen idle? How do I get rid of all that? Nope. Okay. Well, we'll figure it out. Extract on brown. This can insert on brown. So yeah, this is filling it with that, which is really good. I also have a bunch of blank patterns. I'll put it in there. How are these coming along? Fantastic. Water. So we have 8 of those. We can make one of these. That should be relatively fast. Yeah, so this should just give us a bunch of water. Yeah. Okay, so this should be going. Yeah, okay, beautiful. So, electric chlorine, we need chlorine. Sodium brine gives us chlorine. Right, so we need chlorine for, actually, let's move this over 1. Let's move this like this. So it's coming in here. We can put down the separator. No, like this. Yeah. Ah. Dumping excess sodium. So we don't need the sodium, but we need the chlorine. And then this needs to be inserted on brown. So yeah, that's making us chlorine. So chlorine turns into, we needed it for this. So iron ore goes into the dissolution chamber. Sulfuric acid we got, right? Why are we doing this? We're doing this for sulfur, right? Yeah, so sulfur dust. Ah, the chemical injection chamber is what we need. Okay. So you need another one of these. Actually, while that's going, we'll just steal this one for the time being. Wait, chlorine. Chlorine and hydrogen form this. But sulfur, we needed hydrogen chloride. Hydrogen comes from, we need another separator. Wait a minute. Yeah, okay, so we need another separator, which shouldn't be too bad, actually. Nope. Right? Yeah. So this will give us hydrogen. We can make another, like, water source. Wait. Yeah, we can make another water source. Right, so this is going inserting on brown. And then we can have another one that inserts on blue. And then we can get I also like how I'm doing the water. Like I have water in AE, but I'm not using the AE water. Like this just feels like it makes slightly more sense. We might change this in the future. I wouldn't be surprised if we do, honestly, because it's kind of weird. But anyway, this will give us... We also need power in here. Because we could... I could put like a fluid interface here. And then pump it up through there. I don't know. Oxygen and hydrogen. So we want to dump excess of oxygen. Dumping excess of sodium. So now we need a chemical infuser. Do we not have a chemical infuser? God, how did I do this again? How did I do this again? Because we have all of this except for the dimensional shards, which don't come from this planet. They come from other planets. Okay, well, I guess we're getting into advanced rocketry. That's so funny. I did it again. We want hydrogen and chlorine to make... Unless there's another way to get this? No. Literally just through the chemical infuser. So we need to go to space. Where is the advanced rocketry? Yeah. Unless... Laser base osmiridium is what's blocking us from that. Okay. And for void ore, we need litherite in large quantities. Okay. I think this may be where we wrap up for today. Next time we'll continue with advanced rocketry, get into space, hopefully get some prosperity shards. I'm just going to claim all of these. Yes. Claim all. Applied energistics. Claim all. Okay. Yeah, see, we got the seat, we got the propellant, we got some titanium. Probably need that titanium for something, so... Oh, nice, we got an inventory upgrade. Neat. Okay. Fantastic. Well, that's all for this episode. Thank you for watching, and I shall catch you next time.